Oh, cool.
And
Cool, cool, cool.
let me prepare some other characters because most of my homies are decked out. Try these guys.
Alright. Hmm. Who am I playing on you?
Huh?
Well, who was I playing? I was trying to see what team I was running when I last played this. Oh, Dung Eye. Yeah, Dung Eye is super fun. I like his magic, his unique magic attack. That's what it's called. He shoots a Kamehameha. Uh, we like Machao. I don't know why my music is so incredibly loud on this in game. We changed that.
Yeah, I'll look into optimizing Parsec, but I had the exact same problem with Din. Like I said, he's literally a couple hours away. You know, I mean, if I was going to Evo or something, I could legit visit him in a couple hours. But you know, we went on remote play together, and it was a lot more stable for him. So it might be out of my control.
Yeah, and it's like Parsec is the best way to sort of play like this, as far as like outside of the realm of remote play, like it just like any game, or it's like
I think
the
it
PS2.
just varies. It varies. I'll have to ask around. I know some people that use it regularly, so something I'll look into later.
I know you used what was it? Hamachi, I think it's called, to play. It was the PSP emulator with my younger brother. But that's like something totally different because that has like built-in online play, but it just needs a connection, a tether. And basically like Hamachi is that tether.
Yeah, people used to use that for Terraria. There's some friends that used it. Hello guys, killing some time until a neighbor pays me, so playing Orochi 4 with a regular. We're trying to do Orochi 3, but the Parsec was not cooperating, so we're just gonna do this instead.
Yep. Ooh. Oh wait, want me to join you?
I'm leveling up a team right now. Give me a sec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of at the point where all my homies they already have their weapons, so maybe in like a decade I'll get the achievement for this to craft all the weapons. Stupidest achievement. It's like, alright, you've played the game for hundreds of hours. Like you've done everything that takes skill. Like so it's a little excessive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't really mess with achievements that much. If it, you know, like Double Dragon last night, you know, that only took like 17 hours. Is mostly just playing the game. Like I'm cool with that. I'll do that. But I'm not doing 300 hours of grinding. Like I don't care. I know I'm good at the game. I don't need a platinum trophy to tell me I'm good at it. I already know I'm good at it.
Yeah, fair point.
A lot of games have achievements where it's like you've already done like the hardest content in the game, but then they want you to, I don't know, ride around on a horse for 800,000 miles or something. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I've done the hardest content. The game is conquered. I just don't. I do not care at that point. I'm over it. Some people get like super hardcore into this. I'm like, you know, you probably already got all the fun out of this game you're gonna have. It's just they're trying to keep you playing longer. It's like, eh. Alright, I think we're good to go here. Good to go. Alright, let me make the room.
Okay.
It's funny because the Pirate Warriors 4 achievements were pretty much just play the game. It only took like 40 hours. I'm like, yeah, I'll go for that. I think I got all the achievements on Dynasty Warrior 7 and like Orochi 3 Vanilla. Those are like the only Muso games I've done everything on. Alright, we're gonna
did you like the
What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you like the Fist of North Star Muso game?
That game probably hasn't aged very well, but I did play that. I might have to go try to track down a ROM for that because the performance was awful.
Yeah, the second one I'm not a fan of.
The second one was outsourced. They outsourced it. They got randos to do it. Just like when I was a kid.
Wait, you there?
Yeah, did it not invite you?
Oh, it did. It's just that you're frozen in place.
Yeah, you're frozen on my screen too.
Oh, it's just like... Oh, it's like huge lag spike, that's all. It's fine, though. It's one of those lag spikes. Also, power characters are nuts. Oh, here comes the wackest freaking Samurai Warriors character. I still don't know why they put him in games. He's like the Sun Jian of Samurai Warriors. It's kind of hard to combo charged magic attacks sometimes with the Thor's hammer. Mjolnir.
Thor's hammer is really good with Jotai because you can get like all the hits of his EX1. It's actually really fun to use.
That's not gonna hit, is it? No. Also forget that in this mode you can't do like hold LB mount attacks because it'll just like swap your teammates' behaviors instead while you're mounted. Oh!
Nice job. Nice job. Just gonna boot us out. Like, what happens? I genuinely don't know.
That's what I was talking about right there. The jump scare of power character. I gotta start.
I want to change my treasures anyway, so it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta start engaging with magic attacks by default because I forget who's power characters and who's not. And then I just end up getting one shot.
It's all good. We're not doing serious game. I didn't even know the net play in this was even good. I've only done it like once, and I don't remember where that person lives. So.
Where is he? You. Wait a second. We have to like recreate the session again?
Yeah, it's a minor inconvenience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I died so incredibly hard that I got like kicked out of the room. And it was by Orochi too. Also, fix my mic. Alright, joining. I got packed up right there.
No, it happens. Maybe your characters weren't strong enough.
Yep.
Hello, Faye James. Hello. Yeah, I tried to do Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate so we could play with some of the new movesets, or the new old movesets, and it was really laggy for him, so I had to cancel his plans.
Oh no, Gunding is a power character. Also, I was told this by somebody, but apparently power characters can like cancel the animation of their attacks.
Yeah, they can guard cancel. They can guard cancel. They made power characters not dreadfully boring in this game. It only took how many games? The other types are always like way more fun. You know, power types got some pretty cool stuff in this if you willing to give them a chance. I still don't particularly like them that much, but at least they gave them something. I'd say the worst type in this game is Technique, because they gave him the Agi dash, but it has a fuck ton of lag. It doesn't feel very good to use.
Yeah. No, from my testing it varies. For most of them, yeah, this feels pretty bad. Some of them is actually kind of fast. So I don't know what what they were doing in development right there, but that's a little odd. Oops. I think I weakened their weapons a little too much.
I'm gonna be pissed if after this map, if I look at Pocket Warriors 3 and it's got remote play together, I'm gonna be fucking livid if that shit port has it. What's up, Marcy? Yeah, we were trying to play Orochi 3, but Parsec doesn't like my connection, so had to cancel those plans. I'm just messing around until my neighbor pays me, because I'm starving. You can't get anything until she pays me, so might as well kill some time. Sit here and do nothing. What are you doing? Excited for Jedi Survivor PS4. I'm excited for the port videos. That's going to be very entertaining. The next Arkham Knight. Yeah, they're porting it to PS4 when it barely works on like a 4090. Sounds like a great idea.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh, come on, man! It's almost done! What happened?
God, I got one-shotted again. Nori just came up and just one-shotted me.
Oh, man, that's like a long-ass one, too. It takes forever to do that.
God damn it. Let me just put more survivability on. What in the world?
Yeah, it's like the longest one to do. 1,800 kills.
Oh wait, you didn't get your towers done?
That's what I was trying to do, but it kicked me out because you died, so now I had to do it again.
Yeah, fair. Fair point. I'll pick my sweatiest team.
Tomorrow the D-Day, for what? For what? What the hell are you talking about? I don't quite follow. What's happening tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I pay off my computer bill and the rest of my bills, but you know, that doesn't really matter to you guys. That's my my responsibility. If that's what you're talking about, then yes, there is something happening tomorrow, but.
That should be. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, sorry about that. Holy shit.
No, it's fine. It's not your fault that the pacing in here is abysmal. It's not your fault. You don't take responsibility for that. They thought that making it take half an hour to do stuff was a good idea. You're not responsible for that. If anything, you make it go faster, because you're on the other side of the map doing stuff. The frustration comes from how long it takes. This isn't Apex Legends here. Cool. Plus, I'm in my 30s. I'm not 8 years old, so that helps too. Because that's what those games are: is getting yelled at by 8-year-olds.
Yeah, true.
No, if anything, you're helping. You're helping getting this shit done quicker.
Wait, why do you rock the default horse?
Huh?
Why do you rock the default horse?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It's the DLC one. It's the fastest one, dude.
Oh, on my screen, you're like riding a regular brown horse.
That
For
must
some
be
reason.
some, that must be some online jank, because, I mean, you can look at my stream right now. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
It's right there, dude. The fastest one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is online being stupid.
Just online
Is it?
jank. Yeah, I got it right here. It's the one you get for, reordering.
Yeah, I just thought that was goofy.
Alright, let's go ahead and try that again.
Oops. Whoa. I had Dynasty Warriors 8 open too? The whole time? What the heck?
I mean, it's a game from like 10 years ago, so it's not like it's gonna tax your computer. Probably just sitting at a menu.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It's no big deal. Alright, let's try again.
Alright.
I think it might actually like scale up the enemies in co-op. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know.
You think they designed it that way, or?
It's possible.
Could be.
It's whatever. I don't really care either way. I'm killing time. I don't care. Wipe.
Yeah, I shouldn't this time around.
It's cool if you do. It's cool if you don't. I don't care. I mean, I should mention that one of the things I'm commissioning Fraggin to make for this game is a multiplier for this. So, like one pot would count as like 4, or like one KO here would count as like 10. So, it won't be a problem eventually. Now it's a problem, but in the future it won't be. If he's able to do that, then this mode will be like a lot more fun to play. Marcy, I hear that the PS5 version of Jedi Survivor has ray tracing on at all times, which is stupid because ray tracing is just a meme. All it does is make the games run worse.
Why would they do that? Such a bad choice.
Idiots, that's why. Yeah, that would explain why it runs at like 720p on PS5.
Sit down, boatman. Literally has like one of the worst movesets in Dynasty Warriors.
Who does?
So, whole guy. The boat dude.
Oh yeah, that moveset is.
I try to see if I can possibly do a combo video with him, but no. I'm not going through that torture.
Ray tracing is basically just something that people that love their computers a little bit too much like to brag about. Like, if you turned it off, no one would fucking notice. It's not worth the performance hit. As far as I'm concerned. But not being able to turn it off is some real amateurish stuff, for sure. I don't think anybody can really defend that. Especially if it's causing most of the problems.
Why did that free? Oh, that's just not good design right there. Just a heads up. If you're trying to like out iframe another officer, if they pop their Muso, don't use a Samurai Warriors character.
How is that?
They will freeze. They will actually like freeze the officer's like Muso in place.
That's interesting. I did not know that. Learn something new every day. Especially when you don't really play the Samurai Warriors characters in this game. I don't. Sometimes I do. If the pacing mod I'm going to commission for this game comes to fruition, then I'll definitely play more characters, for sure. To make stuff like this go way faster.
Yeah, Samurai Warriors characters are good for modes like this at least. Like Fuma, he can zip around the map pretty fast with his hyper attack if you have agility max. It's faster than pretty much all the mounts. There's a lot of guys over here. Go ahead and kill them.
I'm interested to see how much Unreal Engine 5 is going to be better, because it's funny that 4 has become like the most popular engine, but the shader compilation stutter is making it a real pain. At the same time, there's no excuse, because Hi-Fi Rush streams in a lot of assets and has no stutter at all. That's legit the best PC port I bought this year for a new game. I mean, I did buy some older games this year, but in terms of like stuff that came out this year, the Hi-Fi Rush port is perfect. No problems with it at all. I even played half of that game on the Steam Deck. Got my caregiver job. It's fine. They even made a tweet like, "Yeah, we're glad we got rid of shader compilation stutter." I'm like, "Yeah, well, why can't everybody else do that?"
Yeah.
Fuck, man. It should be the gold standard. Did not have a single stutter in that game at any point. People should just play that game. It's a good game. It's a great game, but they should just play that. Like, that's how PC ports in 2023 should be. It just fucking work, provided that you have, you know, the recommended specs, which is ironically not what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You have like freaking coked out computer, the game still doesn't work. I've got to play the new modes they added to that. I've been playing it a little bit, but I'm kind of rusty.
Alright, let me see if this will get us a lot of points here. Probably not. Yes. Freaking Muso so weak.
Yeah, think about Marcy. Think about what's it called? Jedi Survivors doesn't even really look like this. Doesn't really look that impressive. Alright. I think we're gonna clear this time.
Yep, we are.
Alright, GG's. I'll go up and take care of it. Thanks for the help.
Alright. No problem. Try to grab these chests. Oh, I don't want to be dead weight. Like Nero.
Oh, it happens. I mean, this game is pretty much like Tekken Tag, right? It's pretty much Tekken Tag. Like,
Great game.
well, in Tekken Tag, if one character dies, you know, the whole thing ends. So it's kind of what Orochi kind of stole that whole mechanic from.
Holy crap! You get a lot of the materials.
Yeah, I think in the last patch they did for this, they actually they increased how much you get.
Yeah, that was a lot right there. Didn't expect that much.
Who remembers when they put Dynasty Warriors 6 on PS2 and they decloned 6 characters? I'm still pissed about that. It's been like 15 years.
God, that's so stupid.
Yeah, I think they were desperate for the sales from a larger install base, but it made people furious. I'm like, yeah, for good reason. Because ironically, like, Dynasty Warriors 6 predates like almost every other, the Japanese version at least predates like almost every memorable AAA game of that generation. Grand Theft Auto wasn't out. At best, it was like Call of Duty 4 and Assassin's Creed 1 were around the same time. But yeah, it was like one of the first games of the HD generation that they came out heavy hitting with like actual gameplay and shit. So there was an abnormal amount of hype around that game, and for them to not address the problem of having so many clones and then do it on last gen was one of the dumbest things they've ever done. Although they did put 6 Empires on current gen. That game didn't get a last gen port, and that had the new movesets. You still there? What happened?
Yeah, I am. Sometimes I have to mute because background stuff, background noise in the house.
Hey, congrats. Congrats.
I think I might spec out my weapon more.
Yeah, just a heads up, if my stream title says kitty sitting stream, what it means is I'm streaming from my neighbor's house with the cat on my lap on the Steam Deck. So I don't really have the ability to copy and paste stuff in the chat. So I'm very impressed you're able to figure out how to do that, because I'm at home right now. I'm on the computer, but if it says kitty sitting stream, it basically means I'm streaming mobile from the Steam Deck. So I don't have all the links ready. I don't have like Discord up or anything. I actually look at the chat through my phone, so it's pretty impressive you figured out how to do that. I used to stream from my phone over there, but I kind of stopped doing that because it had a lot of limitations. I'll probably still do that if I start playing like retro games again, because the emulators on the Steam Deck freak out if you're in desktop mode. So I'm not sure if I can stream it. I can play the games with no lag just fine, but I gotta work on fixing that. So retro stuff, meaning PS2 and earlier, I'll still do that from the phone on those streams, but I mostly completely upgraded to the Steam Deck, which, as you can see, the quality was pretty good. It's actually pretty impressive how good it is.
Yeah. You said if you play Wars Orochi 3 on higher settings, would it like lag or?
I mean, it's more than playable. It's just I'm very sensitive to frame rates, so anything below 60 feels like mud to me. So yeah, I tried that last night when I was about to go home. That seems like something I might be able to do.
Yeah.
Four lags even when you're not streaming. It's really weird. There's like a million factors of getting that game to run well on the deck, and like nobody's really documented it but me. But 3's a much older game. It's a lot lighter on the processor, so I might start streaming that. I might do that tonight. Actually, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do tonight.
All right.
I kind of completed a lot of my objectives this past week. I did everything on Double Dragon, and then I got everything unlocked on Streets of Rage X. So I gotta rotate in a new game. I just haven't figured out what yet.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to get burnt out on Double Dragon because they're gonna be patching the game, and there's probably gonna be people making mods for it. So I gotta give that game a little bit of a rest.
Ooh, yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah. I can't really fuck with mods until I make all the videos and stuff anyway. Let's see, are you upgrading your stuff?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I'm pushing A and it just connects and then it backs out. What the hell? Oh, you're not in here anymore. That's why. No wonder.
Yeah, after every one, we gotta rejoin. I don't know why it doesn't keep us in the room. I think the one I do whenever I play this game, I just do the because I already did all my towers. I just do just kill all the officers.
Yeah, if you want to do combos, best thing you can do is like restrict your elements, then you can do that.
I never tried that actually.
Yeah, they added that because the stat stick weapons, when you have the max proficiency, they legit like completely melt even the officers in this tower. The officers in this tower have extremely high stat scaling, so If you're going in there with a 4th weapon, even if the proficiency's maxed, you're going to be doing like a 3-minute long combo video. So they put that in because it's like, you know, you don't want to take off the weapon. You can still not do such obscene damage. Because when you take it into the regular tower, the 100th floor tower, you kill them like a couple attacks. they just get demolished. That's cool that they added that. But yeah, that's one of the quality of life things they did in this game that goes underappreciated. You can still make the crazy weapons, but it's not like old games. You had to intentionally make a crap weapon to like mess around with the combat system. Pretty big improvement.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness, the Samurai Warriors characters are so like optimized for combos.
Hey, peace, Marcy. Talk to you later in the Discord.
I try to do a grapple attack, like and they even teched out of that. So so stupid. Nice. Yeah, I don't get the design philosophy because with Lady No, you can do all of her attacks with true combos, if I'm not mistaken, except her charge 5. She's a Samurai Warriors character.
What really sucks about the whole Parsec situation is you could legit play Basar with me, but until we fix that, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll probably do some more digging online.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I might clip it when I do this grapple attack and he takes out of it. It's so stupid. Never mind, I have him in the infinite. I have ice.
Yeah, people don't really play these games online, mostly because the netcode was complete garbage for many, many years. It's nice that they have the feature, but pretty much all the PS3 games had really shitty online, so... Unlike fighting games, which also have shitty online, this game has single-player content, so a lot of people don't even really think about doing it. This game has better netcode than a lot of the previous games did.
It's pretty crisp. I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, I've told this story before, but I was like, this was back when I was living in Ventura. I I pre-ordered Dynasty Warriors 7, and I was like the only person that pre-ordered it. I got back, and I tried the online, because I was like stoked for that. I was stoked to play with you guys, and I did like one match. It was just like abysmal. Super laggy. Everything was teleporting around and rolling back and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it was for a long time. It's just you can kind of look past it because there's nothing in the game that requires the online. It's not like fighting games is a completely different story.
Yeah.
I mean, all there is PvP. Jeez.
Hey.
I mean, a lot of games have online play, and it's not popular because it's not meant to be a. It's not meant to be a living, breathing community. It's just playing with your friends. There's a difference between this having like 200 concurrent players and like, you know, a battle royale having that much.
I don't think we'll ever live to see the day of Dynasty Warriors / Samurai Warriors / Warriors Orochi product having like a significant amount of players playing it in North
Single-player
America.
games don't need concurrent players. It's always so stupid when people use that as a metric. It's like, well, it's not an
Yeah.
it's not an online-focused game. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Single-player games, people play them and move on. You know, they play something else. Oh man, I do not feel like doing that. I think we're done.
The next one.
2,000 targets. Yeah, I don't feel like.
Yeah, nah, screw that.
we can try something else. Let me go ahead and. No, we're on PC. Yeah, that's the problem with infinite mode. Is the pacing is really really bipolar. They get like really shit missions like that take like legit 40 minutes. Okay, so Pirate Warriors 3 has remote play together for some reason.
Yeah, I don't own that though.
You don't own that game, really?
No. Instead, I decided to buy Berserk. I was actually looking at that game.
I don't like
and then I
Berserk
was
that
like,
much.
oh, Berserk is not good. Like, it's not. It's so laggy, too. It gets crazy frame drops.
I got a pretty good computer, so it actually doesn't run that bad for me. But yeah, it was a problem when the game came out. It's like no one could run it. If you want to try One Piece, it's $4 right now for all the DLC. Shit, I would even buy it for you. I just can't until tomorrow.
Yeah, let's wait until tomorrow.
Alright. Well, you can stay in the call. I think I'm just going to play single-player stuff then.
Okay.
I don't know if I have any other Muso games remote play together. Let me look, actually. Actually, Dynasty Warriors 8 does. Why don't we try that really quick?
Okay.
Just to see, because this way we can test if remote play together actually is better. I think it would be good to test that. Alright, so let me load up Zmod, and we'll try this really quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me not forget to back out of a previous game before loading another.
Okay, so let me load up my friends list here. Okay, so on remote play together, you should be able to tweak the stream to your preference. So for your internet, your download speed, and everything, it might actually run a little bit better.
Okay.
Well, since we already own this game, it doesn't cost any money. Let's go ahead and try it. So we'll just do a quick map here.
Oh wait, I might have to switch this back to direct input.
Hold on a second, let me pick my character first. Alright, now you gotta pick, it says press F12.
It's not working for me when I press it.
That work?
Yeah, my controller not working. Wait, do I have to do the yeah, the controller not working? Wait, let me tweak my just tweak the settings.
Yeah, try a couple things. If not, we'll go ahead and we'll restart the whole client. The Berserk game, TLDR on the Berserk game is for style play. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Also, it just suffers from the problem of they're trying to make a Muso out of a franchise where like one guy fights most of the time. So they put the most work into his moveset, and the other characters don't feel anywhere near as good to play. And the story is also torture to get through because you play as him like for hours and hours on end. It's that game is just a monkey's paw Muso wish, pretty much. Because it's like, you know, he actually does go through hordes of enemies in the source material, but for the purpose of a Muso, it gets very boring. I'd say the best thing about the Muso, the Berserk Muso, is that it probably has the best endgame mode out of any Muso game. So if you like the gameplay for what it is, that game has like the best endgame mode. I wish it was in better games, but the endgame mode in that is awesome. It's basically like a roguelike type thing that keeps scaling up. But I think builds are pretty boring in the game as well. You spam Muso a lot. You fight a lot of giant enemies that kind of just invalidate the combat system.
Yeah.
It pretty much like never goes on sale either, so that's kind of another problem with it.
Do you think that part of the reason why I can't join you is because of the issue with the game in general, which is you have to have a controller plugged up before you start it up?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and back out of the game, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna enable keyboard support for you. That might fix it. So let me go ahead and re-invite you. The style play in Berserk, they like barely stagger. And when they do, they're almost dead. So there's also a lot of giant boss fights as well, and you know how bad those are in Muso games. I don't need to say more than that. Okay, so let's try this again.
Alright.
Okay, it says you've got 2 controllers hooked up.
Okay, so do I... Is that better, or...?
Well, hold on. Let me see if it'll give you control like that before we try to fix something that might actually already resolve the problem.
Okay.
Alright, press F12.
Okay, give me a second. F12.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Alright, let's see here. fix this. Yeah, it says you've got 2 controllers hooked up, so... What's happening if you push F12 now?
Nothing. Is it? What is this?
Yeah, it's showing you pressing the button, but nothing's happening.
I'm gonna try resetting my keyboard, and I'm gonna try it again.
Hold on, I'm not tabbed into the game. There you go. Try it now.
Oh. Oh yeah, that didn't help. Me switch to direct input.
Huh?
Because I had it on the Windows input or whatever it's called, so I switched
well,
to direct
only
input.
got 1 controller hooked up now, so let's see here. If I push F12 on my end, do you have control?
Nope.
What the hell? I'm thinking it could be the mod. It could be the mod that's causing it, but I doubt it.
I don't think that's what it is, personally.
I do remember that I did that playthrough with Mr. Din on Double Dragon a couple days ago, and it was freaking out like this too, and I fully restarted my computer and it fixed. So I think we'll do this when I'm not streaming.
All right.
I would say test One Piece, but unless you want to spend $5. Because One Piece is like $4.47 right now on Green Man Gaming.
Hmm.
I'll even buy it for you tomorrow. I don't mind.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we might have to go with that angle.
All right, you're welcome to stay in the call, but I don't think we're going to do any more online play right now.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay in the call. I gotta do something though. So
yeah. Take your time. I'm waiting until my neighbor pays me, and then I'm gonna log off and eat something. So I guess we'll just do something else instead.
All right.
Let's see here.
I'll be right back though.
Yeah, go ahead. Berserk's pretty much just for super fans, people that are like super hardcore into it. Some people really like that game, but I think a lot of its problems just come from adapting something that does not make for a good Muso. And it's kind of ironic because, you know, he does fight through legions of enemies in the actual Berserk manga and anime and stuff. It's just, when you put that into a Muso, you get the problem of just playing as one guy the whole time. And they made a lot of his friends playable, but their movesets are way worse. Like, they put a lot of effort into his moveset because they knew that you're going to be playing as him like 90% of the campaign. But you start trying to play as other characters and the flaws kind of show themselves, unfortunately. But I don't know, a lot of people, games that have multiple characters, a lot of people, like the average person, tends to just play as the main character. But Tales games are like that. There actually are some Tales games where the main character is actually not the best character. Most of the time in Tales games, the main character is like top tier. But, you know, most people just play the main character. So, I guess it really depends. I mean, if you like having a large roster of characters to play as, that feel good to play and don't just feel like second fiddle to the main guy, I think you might like Berserk. But if you actually like leveling up a bunch of characters and stuff, that game is kind of very lackluster. I liked it enough to finish it. I didn't like it enough to really do the end games. I just didn't like the gameplay loop. And from what I saw, the builds in that game pretty much just revolve around making yourself invincible with the Muso attacks and stuff. Because you start fighting giant enemies that don't stagger to anything, and we all know how shit that feels in like every Muso game. It always feels like trash. They've tried like the best implementation they've ever done of having like non-humanoid enemies, like officers, is ironically Orochi 4. Because the way it works in Orochi 4 is that they do not stagger to your normal attacks, but the sacred treasures stagger them. Hit legit, it's like actual hit stun. It puts them in actual hit stun, so if you keep chaining into your sacred treasure attacks, then you can still combo them. And ironically, it makes them throwaway. They're actually easier to fight than regular officers when you start doing that. Uh, because, they don't actually juggle, so you don't actually have to, like, chain a combo together. But ironically, in terms of them trying to put, like, big-ass enemies in Muso games, that's actually, like, the best implementation they've ever done of it. Simply because they stagger consistently, so your attacks actually can be used on them. The other times they've tried, like Berserk and Gundam and Pirate Warriors 4, it just feels like trash because they don't react to most of your attacks. They just kind of walk through them. Which brings the problem of, like, long animations are not really viable on them and stuff like that. But yeah, there's your review of Berserk. I actually don't have the game installed right now, so I can't show gameplay for it. But yeah, let me check. How long did I play Berserk for? I did not play the console version. I played it for 15 hours. And I felt kind of done at that point. Like, I got my fill of it. I just didn't like the core gameplay loop enough. It got old for me. Alright, let me get another game loaded here. Yeah, the giant boss fights feel awful when there's a lot of them. You already can't really combo stuff that much in that game, but when you're fighting something that doesn't stagger at all, it felt pretty bad. I mean, there's ways that you can get around it, but I just didn't like the game that much. I thought it was average at best. The best thing about it was the end game mode. I wish they would, like, copy that mode and put it in better games. It's like, kinda didn't... I wasn't feeling it. That's all I can really say. It was, not the best for me. These guys can't do that much damage. The Berserk game also suffers from, the narrative is pretty rough, too. She has it, it pretty much ends, like, right when they get on the boat, which was the thing that Berserk fans memed about, you know, how they were on that boat for, like, 8 years or something. It stops right before that. Like, they knew that they couldn't make a Muso game out of being stuck on a boat for 8 years, so it kind of stops before that. But the One Piece games have that problem too. You know, they can't. They've had to make up endings for 3 out of the 4 One Piece games because it's still being written. Pretty much the only One Piece game that actually had an accurate ending was the first one, because the first one was adapting it from the beginning, so they had a whole game's worth of stuff to adapt, and then the second one was basically fan fiction that they just made up because they didn't have enough material for a new game. And then 3, I think 3, I'm not a One Piece fan at all, but I know 3 mostly adapted everything for the most part. And 4 they had to make up an ending again because the
All right.
What's up?
I'll say I'm back.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm just chilling. She
Big
hasn't
chillin',
texted
big
me yet.
chillin'.
I'm starving. I'm like really hungry. Yeah, the first One Piece was like the only one that had a lore accurate ending because they started from scratch. And then the second one was like fan fiction, pretty much.
Ooh, high five rush.
Yeah, I'll play this for a little bit.
I love watch people play this game. So
I'm pretty rusty. I was pretty good at it when it came out, and then I stopped playing it for months. So I'm gonna de-rust. The thing I can't stand about this game is it's Steam Deck verified, but every time you go from deck to PC or PC to deck, it doesn't. When it's verified, it's supposed to save the settings for each platform that you're on. For PC, for deck, but for this game you have to switch it back. But luckily, it runs really well on Steam Deck, so you just put it at a native resolution, and then you put it on medium, and it runs perfectly. But it's a little bit of a nuisance. Have to do that every single time. So sometimes I play it on the deck, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is this running so bad? It's because it's trying to run at like 165 FPS instead of just 60. On max settings. Kind of shouldn't be verified until they fix that, but it's a minor inconvenience. It takes a couple seconds.
at least there's a fix.
Don't get it, Shy. Let's do this together.
Yeah, parry charge is pretty good.
I remember seeing because this is from an update, right? This mode.
Yeah, the
Or
funny
it's
thing
like-
about this game is because the speed of the game is tied to the BPM of the song. A lot of people wanted turbo mode, but the thing is, literally everything, like the platform cycles and the puzzles and stuff, like everything is tied to the beat of the song. So they couldn't do just like DMC turbo mode. They couldn't just make it 20% faster because it would mess with the level design. So what they did is they added a separate Bloody Palace, which is just a flat room, which is peak level design, by the way. But that was the only way that they could do it. So it's basically the only way that they could list of those complaints. They could.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool that they found a compromise.
Let's go. Got me for this?
Dude, you're freaking cracked at this game.
No, I'm not. I used to be a lot better. Rusty.
It's not even the final four.
I used to go to the arcade and I had friends that would play like Beat Mania, and I'm like, man, you guys have like cybernetic implants or something, because I can't even fathom how they play it. But then I actually have a good sense of rhythm. I just had to find a rhythm game that I could actually play.
Yeah.
This is definitely a big chunk of it is having a good rhythm, but you still need to have like action game fundamentals.
The only one I played was it was called BPM, bullets per minute. That's the only one. It's an FPS game. It's actually pretty good, but yeah.
Oh damn, got one shot because I took that one shot chip. Sure, we'll go ahead and try again. I gotta learn the rest of the maps. Trying to be super sweaty here.
My own gods must die mode from the Devil May Cry mod.
partner cooldown though, so I'll keep suffering through this.
Don't get me, guys. Come on. Finish this out.
I got the fire guys. Fire guys are the worst enemy in this game. They're terribly designed because they put you in a dick waggle QTE. It's really dumb. But like every other enemy in this game is completely fair. I think the fire guys are garbage.
I swear, there's most of some of these hack and slash games we play, they always have that one dumb enemy design that's a head scratcher, because they usually break the flow of combat. Yeah, Devil May Cry, they had
The thing about this
Fury.
game is everything attacks on the beat, so
I guess that alleviates
it's harder to
that,
make
so.
unfair enemies. You're not gonna get them like randomly attacking off screen and stuff. But the fire guys are trash.
Like, I don't know if you remember the Furies from Devil May Cry 5. The guys that just teleports everywhere, you can't hit them, you gotta wait at a certain time to hit them.
Yeah.
That is so stupid, and nobody likes that. The same issue is in Devil May Cry 4, so you would think that they would, like, stray away from that because those, like, lightning dudes, you can't break their armor unless you shoot them. And who wants to, like, shoot guns the whole time playing Devil May Cry? So, that was the issue with that enemy. So they had many years, over a decade, to, like, be like, okay, let's not add enemies like that. But then they end up adding an enemy similar to that in 5.
challenge.
Very nice, very nice.
Damn.
You put your stream up on the laptop and probably farm on Warriors of Orochi.
Yeah, sorry that I couldn't get that working, man. I'll spot you for One Piece.
Alright, Roger.
Shit done. Yeah, we'll try that. That'd be fun to play co-op.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that game is on sale for it's like Borderlands price, like all the time. So it's $4 for all the DLC. If it doesn't work, chalk it up as a loss. Pretty much how you get people to play Muso with you is you literally give them the game for free. What you gotta do.
Yeah. I convinced someone to buy it before. I said, and it was Warriors of Orochi 4. Because they asked me why I played it a lot, and I said, because it's fun. I think it's fun. I was like, you might not like it, and they said, I'll buy it. And I'm like, well, to buy it at the time was like, what, $120 to get the Ultimate Edition? It's like, yeah, you might not want to do that. And they were like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And then they bought it and didn't play it. So
That's the Steam meta. Buy stuff you don't play.
yeah, her library was like full of a bunch of games she don't play. So yeah, you're right about that. More of a thanks, I guess, you gave to the company.
That's the best thing here. I need some more damage. Take that. It's pretty cool. It's like a roguelike mode. I'm actually like really impressed that they added this for free. Yeah, everybody wanted turbo mode for this game because the game is a lot more fun when the song is fast, but they're too gigabrained to make it normal. It's like it literally every aspect of the level is tied to it, so they couldn't do that. So it's like, we're just gonna give you a turbo bloody palace. Let's see here.
How many stages?
I think it's only like 20.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that they literally could not do a turbo mode because like a lot of character action games that aren't DMC just like don't have it, and there's like no reason why. But it's like nope, we would have to completely change the level design to do that. So
Yeah.
like we're just gonna give you a bloody palace, which is better anyway, get turbo bloody palace, and like the game gets faster. It's like cool, I'm cool with that. Can't ask for much more.
Definitely is a fun watch. It's
Yeah, I'm
super
pretty
act.
rusty at it. I think I might not play that on stream much anymore until I derust. 'Cause it does work on the Steam Deck. I've been practicing a little bit in private. I can't stream that game from the deck though; it's too demanding.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
Yeah, so, some 3D games I need to like sit down and make a list of games that I can play on the deck and stream. I was surprised that Orochi works. I might actually play that on tonight's stream. I'm either that or starting one of the games I've had backlogged is like probably what I'm gonna do. Either
Hmm.
that or play like Streets 4 or one of the open BOR games or something, or Fight and Rage. I'm waiting for the Dawn of the Monsters DLC to come out. I'll definitely be playing that a lot on those streams, but that's not released yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
Trying to hurry up and get through this this mode in Gauntlet because the scaling gets crazy, as you know.
Yeah.
Just gets casually one-shotted at level 100.
I actually really don't like that mode. Every time I play through it, I start the game again, I just use Rambo. He he pretty much invalidates everything. Just push one button. I mean, you can't tag in that mode anyway, so there's like not really much combat death. I don't
Yeah, exactly.
kind of just I like to skip it all.
Yeah, I'm doing it to mostly speed level. I speed level all the available characters that I had. Basara.
さあゴン入りますよくぞさあ
お主自身の手で挑む段位を決め
ちょマジっすか
まあそう硬くなんなよただの稽古だリラックスして打ってこい時には荒れ狂えとかマゼンガ様に言われちゃいるが
That mode reminds me of the Officer 1v1 mode in Dynasty Warrior 7.
これってイカサマスレスレじゃね
気を抜くなよどん底を見てえわけじゃねえだろ
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
最後に物を言うのはクソってやつだぜただの受け身だ
Yes!
Clean, dude. Clean.
覚えた
Sad that this is the best Muso combat. This game is. This game's gonna be 10 years old next year.
私の方が一枚上手
Wow.
Sara 4 Vanilla was 2014, so. This has not been surpassed. Closest is Orochi 4, but this game's combat is still better.
まるで出る幕もないせめて 容赦の布地くらいは持ち合わせてほしいものだが
It looks like there's some forgiveness too, because unless you break Officer's Affinity Shield in Dynasty Warriors 8, there's not really much forgiveness. Like you need to, and then there's the environmental factors that can make you drop combos and whatnot.
The way the combo breaks work in this game is basically if you play on the hardest difficulty. How do I explain this? Play on the hardest difficulty, they have a Muso bar that fills up their Basara. They call Basara attacks in this game. And if your combo is invalid, then they will do it. So if your combo is valid, they will not get out. Which is a lot better than almost every other game I've played since this came out. They actually put effort into making it feel fair. So learning the combo system in this game is legit there's a benefit to it besides just showing off.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get the best drops. So if you want the best drops, you gotta learn how the combo system works. Also, if you repeat the same move too many times in a queue of 5 moves, then they'll tech out as well. But as long as you don't reach that limit, then they will stay in the combo.
In a way, that's kind of like Devil May Cry. If you do the same moves, you don't build style meter that much. But if you add more variety, then it rewards you. I guess since they're both Capcom games, it makes sense. I think because they know how to do combat.
Damn, I didn't hit him. I was a little off. Yes! Masterpiece video game. Yeah, get 100% comboed, son. This game actually grew my channel a lot because I was like the only person putting out guides in English. Unfortunately, this doesn't work very well on the Steam Deck. It drops frames a lot. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think it's just too demanding for it. PS3 emulation's kind of a crapshoot on the deck. Some games work fine. Like I got Tekken 6 for the beat 'em up mode because I never played that. I got Odin's Sphere as well and Dragon's Crown. Like those work perfectly. But then like this game kind of it's playable, but not really what I'd call an optimal experience. So kind of. I just don't delete it because I have the English patch installed, so like maybe if they update the emulator it'll work better or something, but it's such a pain to get the English patch installed, so I'm like, I'll just leave it on there.
So I can see like a style player combo Andy sinking hundreds of hours into this game. Looks so fun, addicting.
The problem with this game is the Smash Brothers level design, but there's levels that you can, there's ways you can get around it, like that bloody palace level I just did.
Yeah.
I think I was working on making builds for everybody, so. No, I don't really think there's much coming out in August. That Atlas Fallen game looks pretty cool. I applied for a review key for that, but I don't know what their criteria is. I don't know if I'd buy it blindly. I have to see somebody halfway decent play it. But, I did apply for a key for that. Otherwise, I think my gaming budget's going to go towards PGR.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Hey, nice. On the gotcha. Speaking of gotcha.
Oh wait, I think I'm close to unlocking Choo-Choo.
Oh, you getting Rambo?
Yeah, he's in his map.
Just break the game. You know, if you want to do combos, there's plenty of ways to do that. The Gauntlet mode is honestly pretty boring. It's kind of just like it's like an action RPG. I guess that's why people like it, but I feel like unless you do one of the very well documented ways to break it, it just gets too hard too fast, and it gets repetitive. But
Yeah.
It's basically him, or use like Ayame is the other broken character, because you can make her permanently invincible. I don't remember how to do it, but I think Samurai Warrior's characters are like top tier in that mode, because you can make them invincible forever. So it's either that, or you level up Rambo. Rambo just kind of push one button. But yeah, no shame in doing that. If you want to do actual skillful play, the regular game is more than sufficient for that. That's pretty much how I played it back when it came out. I broke the game, and then I just stayed in story mode and just started messing around with style play.
Alright.
Pretty mutually exclusive. Play the jank, boring action RPG so that you can do crazy combos. That's how that game works, pretty much. Have you played that game before or no?
Where's Orochi 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Xbox One.
Yeah, the Xbox One, that gen version is pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it
Frame rate
had
is
frame drops.
yeah.
Yeah, it was lagging like crazy. It had to be moving at like 40 FPS.
No, it's because the VSync in that game, if it drops frames, it goes down to like 30. Something's wrong with the engine, but which they actually went through the effort to fix for the PC version. I'm shocked. It just shadow dropped like one of the best Muso games, just literally overnight.
Yeah.
I was getting pinged in my Discord. I'm like, what the hell are you guys pinging me for? Like, what is so important? It's like 8 in the morning, and they're like, oh, Orochi 3 is on Steam. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just played 80 hours of the Switch version. Why now? And then I slid into Koei Tecmo's DMs, and they gave me the key for it. I was like, wow. So it's not the best timing for me, but because I know how to use Cheat Engine, I got most of my stuff back. I just gotta play through the story again, and
Yeah.
if I can get it to work on the deck, I'll definitely do some testing of that tonight, because I'm working over there tonight. That'll help.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how that
I
goes.
generally like play like backlogged games on there. Like I was doing retro games for a while, and then been doing a lot of beat 'em ups lately.
Oh yeah, I was watching you. What were you playing? The one that you you got the achievement for. Like you got all the achievements for.
Yeah, that was
There's
Double
that one.
Dragon.
What was the other one though?
That was Streets of Rage X.
Yeah, that game looks good. I love that style, that pixel art.
It's basically the first 3 Streets of Rage games with like Streets of Rage 4 mechanics. So there's wall bounces and OTGs and juggles and stuff. So
Yeah, I think they're clean.
yeah, that game takes under an hour to clear. So for those streams, it's I can play through the whole thing. Streets of Rage 4 does not have quick saves, so I don't play it on those streams that much. Gotta make sure I can finish it, because otherwise, like, I'd have to like minimize the game and then stop the stream, because like it takes like 40-50 minutes to feed the cats and clean up and refill everything. So I'd rather I like to play stuff that I can. It's bite-sized. Like Muso games are good, beat 'em ups are good. Anything where I can drop out of the game and come back later. And with Steam Cloud, it's really nice. Like Double Dragon, I've been finishing playthroughs I start at home and then play over there and vice versa. Like the other night, I made that video for Jimmy League and how busted he is, because you saw that last night. He completely destroyed that final boss. I got to that point on the deck, and then I went home and recorded it. So it's actually really nice that you can do that. Give me a sec. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna call my neighbor because I'm like dying of hunger. I gotta see if
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
see if she's got the 20. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna ask a friend to like spot me 20 so I can eat something. So I'm gonna mute the mic.
All right. I'm just in free mode in Where's Orochi 3 right now. Oops. Didn't mean to put this on easy mode.
All right, she's not answering, so it might be another hour, roughly.
Hang in there, bro. Hang in
Yeah,
there.
I'm very hungry. I don't get my disability until tomorrow, so very hungry. All right, looks like she forgot the 20, so I'm like boned today. I hope that she can spot me. that's, that's not what I wanted to hear. That's
Oof.
not good. Yeah.
Damn. Sorry, bro.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's their family situation is complicated. I can't really go into detail, but a lot of it she doesn't have any control over. So it's just she might spot me something.
Hopefully.
闇のせ闇の正義の名のもとに
You see, this is what I was talking about right here. In these older Muso games, grapple attacks prioritize. It prioritizes
Officers.
officers, but with Dynasty Warriors 8, it doesn't for some reason. That's so odd to me.
It's funny because in Basara 4, there's a legit grappler character. Hideyoshi is a grappler character in Basara, and they brought him back. He was not in 3. He was in the first 2 games. Actually, he was only in 2, I think. They brought him back in 4, and he's legit like the best grappler in any Muso game. Because not only does he actually have good hitboxes, you know, you can actually hit the officers, and you can even chain the grabs together. He does like Zangief's spinning pile driver, but like all coked out. It's pretty incredible. Because normally grapplers in Muso games are incredibly handicapped. They barely work. But
Yeah.
the Giga Brain Basara combat team managed to make it work somehow. I gotta put out some combo videos with him. I think I made him a weapon.
The grapple characters, when done right, can be super entertaining to watch. Like, even outside of hack and slash games, you got, you know, obviously fighting games with, what comes to mind is King from Tekken. With the different once you get the grapple, you put the different inputs and you get, like, different results.
Yeah.
That is really nice design. And it's like a 50-50 kind of thing, too. It's like a mix-up within the grapple. Because enemies can tech out of it, but you can, like, mix up and confuse them. I should say opponents, as far as fighting games go.
Yeah, I bought the Street Fighter 6 DLC, but I played last night. 'Cause that game works on the deck, by the way. It runs perfectly.
Oh wow!
I was getting my ass beat, so I go into my neighbor's room, and you know, it's time to do the duties for the cats. That's why I didn't stream before feeding, because I was playing that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting my ass whooped. Let's take a break and feed the cats. And she was laughing. I'm like, yeah, this is more productive. Gotta sit down and practice. Now, some nights I stream before I feed them. Some nights I stream after. It depends on what I'm playing. Because if I can't stream it, then I won't stream before I feed the cats. But like Double Dragon, I've been doing a lot of, so that game works fine.
Yeah.
Steam Deck's actually got a pretty strong processor, so it can run. I mean, it can run most AAA games at like 30 FPS. 1080p, which is not ideal, but I mean, to have it portable is pretty fucking cool. So if you're playing, like, I play a decent amount of small power games, it's like, yeah, just stream it. Just stream it, and it looks fine for you guys, and I don't get a performance hit. So I gotta go through my library and find more stuff like that.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Oh, she said I can order Little Caesars, so that's going to be the end of the stream. Good night, everybody. I need sustenance, but tonight, we'll probably do Orochi. I'll see if I can play that. I'll probably play some Gravity Circuit as well, as I kind of fiending for another playthrough that. So that'll be the next time I see you guys, is tonight. It'll either be before or after I feed the cat, since I'm having a really late lunch/dinner. I might do before and after. There might be 2 more streams today. So I'll catch you guys later. It was fun. I'll probably start playing Basara again as well, because I want to make some more videos for that. So that'll probably be Unfortunately, I cannot stream that game. Even when I don't stream Basara, it runs pretty poorly. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.
Yep.
Later.
Till next time.